That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. It's cut right side by Watson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Motioning him from the slot right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. They stick with Jacobs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Throwing, Love. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Love from the gun. That's into the hands of Downs. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down Packers.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Escapes the pocket. Steps up, and he's running with it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Love out of the shotgun. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
The Packers take their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Love. He's on the move. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the... And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown! The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Jordan Love, the touchdown! His 3rd total score of this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw by Williams. Completed here to Komet. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Quay Walker.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Allen on the catch. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's halftime here in Green Bay. The Cheeseheads with plenty to cheer about as their Packers had the lead. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Nixon now to return it. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. First and 10 now from the 30. A tight end in motion now. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On second down, Jacobs. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Love on third and short. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
So fourth down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Bears football. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Catch made by Allen. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
1st and 10 from the 41. Williams will look to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running behind center with Swift. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. That throw finds Komet. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has a man, it's Scott. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Staying grounded with Swift. Has some space inside the 15. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket, and he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Nixon now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Running right, here's Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Takes the handoff, now Love. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Love now to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
The Packers send out their punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. So no return on that punt. And the Bears are going to take over deep in their own territory. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Williams on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference, they pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort, getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. To throw, Williams. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and the defense ignited.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The home team's ready for their next series, let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Play fake, it's Love. Buys time, rolling right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running on first here with Jacobs. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. Going run again with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Here's Love. He's got Watson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And defenders are there to get him at the line. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. Third and a lone yard coming up. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Love from the gun. Has it down close. It's a Green Bay touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Swift to start the drive. And this one doesn't go far. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 32. He's on the move. He keeps it and takes off. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They are on the counter with Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Going to run again with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Williams set to pass. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, here's Swift. Good little rip there, looks like about 6. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Give him around 6, that's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and 4. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Off the play fake, Williams. Has it at the 7. And in for the Chicago touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Nixon now to return it. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First and 10 now from the 30. Love looking to pass. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down throw, here's Love. Hits him on the out route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They've got a man in motion. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Gervon Dexter escorted him to the ground. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Three quarters in the books from this one. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Looking for a target. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bears and this running back headed back out for a new series. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams has the connection to Odunze. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now Williams. Allen there to haul it in. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. Williams from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He finds him beyond the marker. Has a hole left, room to run. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here comes Reed. He's stopped on the return at the 27. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns to choose from. 4 of them, actually. Though the way he's been playing, Brock, you cannot count on him being done reaching that end zone just yet. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Jacobs running behind center. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Love. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Bears and DJ Moore back in possession here. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now here's Williams. Has his man. It's Odunze. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Williams to throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Williams on the play action. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here's Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Punt team on the field. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The home team and receiver Christian Watson ready to go once again. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Love from the gun. It's to the sideline. It's a catch by Dobbs. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 42. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10 from the 41. Takes the handoff, now Love. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears have some new life in the 4th. All right, that's now his 2nd interception thrown in this game. Obviously not a stat you want, but he does have those 4 touchdowns to fall back on.
And that pick, well, makes it a little bit better performance for this defense, right? I mean, you get burned 4 times, but at least you got a couple to hang your hat on that you did take away. I'm not sure that fact is going to save them from what's going to be a really rough film session, though.
Chicago getting set to take the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Williams will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Williams. Has his man, it's Swift. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and 13. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Blitz coming for Williams. He's got time here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Got Olovich, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 29. Taken in by Johns. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Jacobs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Trying to get it with the option. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now a run with Jacobs. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, ball at the 36. They stick with Jacobs. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 28. That finds Jacobs complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Play fake, it's Love. Headed out right. He can run it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's a give to Jacobs. And he'll turn this into a solid gain down to the 14. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on third down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Looking to throw. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Jacobs punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. Scott now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has the connection to Adunze. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Now here he goes. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bears 14 points back. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Allen there to haul it in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Now to throw. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Chicago. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Reed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Dobbs. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. The Bears decide to call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Going run again with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Turning to Jacobs on third. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. And we've got a stoppage here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. Punting unit out now. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw it. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. On the return, here comes Reed. This return makes it up to the 25. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give to Wilson up the middle. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Here he is to throw. Gets this one to Watson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. Got to block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. On the return, here comes Reed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out now runs the Packer offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Thrown on 1st down, Love. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
McManus on for the extra point. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. On now is McManus to kick this away. Scott now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now here's Williams. He's on the move. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Williams to throw. Hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Big moment here in overtime. 4th down and the offense is out there. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
1st down throw by Williams. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 29. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Williams will look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. To throw is Williams. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Bears get it down to a single point. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears bring it back to even. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. On the return, here comes Reed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Love. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Tremaine Edmonds has it. So the chance was there. Any points, Brock, on the drive would have won them this game. But instead, I can't remember the last time I saw this, but we've got a 4th possession of overtime coming up following that interception.
Yeah, we keep talking in this booth after every possession how much gas can be left in the tank. But then somebody comes through and makes the play to try to will their team forward.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. And the shotgun to give to Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Williams from the gun. Getting out to his left. He's on the move. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
They'll send out the punting unit. And in overtime, this has to be struck well. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. Catch is made down the right sideline.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an out cut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 39. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Wilson. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun now for Love. Hits him on the out route. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. You know, Brock, I'm going to admit a little bit of surprise here. As pass-heavy as this league has become, that this record isn't at least challenged a little more often. But finally, just like that, someone has conquered it.
And now, Kate, now there is a new single-game record for everyone to chase when it comes to those passing yards. I know as a former quarterback, we love seeing this record challenge. And we want to see just how high people will take it in the future.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's Wilson again. A lot of grass ahead. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. So here they are, a chance to win this with a field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.